Recording. So I've been using my phone lately because, you know, I upgraded iPhone 16 Pro. I took my case. I thought I was recording. I wasn't recording, but look at that. I've been recording with my phone a lot lately. It's because I upgraded finally. 16 Pro. It's the first iPhone. Uh, what's up, man? I switched the GoPro back on. This the first time I've used the GoPro, and I don't know how long. And the reason that I stopped using the GoPro was I lost a piece for my tripod to hold it with, and it was just different things that I was reading about, stuff like the media mod cage, the stereo might kind of like distorts the sound a little bit or something like that. It's a lot of little small bullshit reasons, but the other part of it, a real big reason why I stopped using the GoPro was because I started using the R8, and it was like I have a higher quality camera that I can kind of just set up for, like, you know, BTS stuff and stuff like that. Oh, let me get out the dark. I was able to set up a high quality camera for BTS stuff, especially like one thing I can say for certain is part of the reason why I struggle with just like shooting content of me taking pictures and stuff like that. I didn't really want to use my phone too much because it was like, all right, it was excuses, to be honest. Like, I got one phone where the camera quality it's all right in comparison to my main phone. But if I'm using my main phone, then I have to deal with, okay, it might be people that might be calling me while I'm trying to record. Or my battery is going to run out real fast, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe I'm trying to listen to my music off of my phone, you know? So I'm overthinking it, and it stopped me from creating. So then I got the GoPro. The purpose of the GoPro was for me to have an easier time creating content. And I utilized the GoPro, but again, I'm worried about the quality of stuff, this, that, the third. Just a bunch of stuff that does not matter. But because I use this big piece of equipment, you would think everything is going to be like that. But nah. I could have used the camera for certain stuff. Like a lot of my YouTube videos where I'm not shooting anything, I'm just talking to the camera and vlogging. I could have used this camera and just set it up somewhere or whatever, but I'm over here worried about the lenses. Now, 16 millimeter lens. So now the way it is, I gotta get a cage for the R8. And then once I do that, once I get a cage for the R8, I could really I don't have to worry too much about certain stuff. Now, you know, I'm shooting with a lot of different things. I've recorded a few vlogs on my phone. I want to get back to the GoPro. I want to keep this as just just something. It's just a matter of remembering to take all of the stuff off of this in a nice amount of time. And also to make sure I don't just have footage in mad different places because I'm forgetting. It's kind of about making sure I commit to one device to record stuff with. Because sometimes, dog, I just record to record. Like right now, I'm just saying anything. All right, man, pay no mind to all of this mess back here, but I'm back on the GoPro. I just randomly spurred a moment. I made a video, jump roping, and I just plug it. But I had a video before, some B-roll of me jump roping, right? And I wasn't rocking with it because it was like, why am I jump roping? You know what I mean? I never have any type of anything of me exercising or whatever. But one thing is that if you look through, well, hold up. But if I was to share with you my Pinterest pins, a lot of the stuff that I have saved on Instagram, a lot of it is all fitness and health related. And being as I work with a health and wellness brand, it only makes sense for me to incorporate this into what I do. I mean, it only makes sense for me to incorporate this into my content and stuff. So the B-roll clip of me just jump roping 2 weeks ago or whatever, the purpose of that was the Another Day in Paradise, journal carousels that I post on my personal Instagram page. So this go around, I'm like, well, okay, I'm looking at the content that was posted over the weekend, and I have a few notes about it. So I was like, well, okay. I started having a moment where I'm just talking to myself out loud, connecting dots and this, that, and the third. So I was like, well, hold up. Yo, let me jump rope and do this. New format, something different for the algorithm to see. And it puts me in that lane of the type of like influencers that I watch mostly. And fitness was something that really, it came about the more I was working with this brand, because I'm building my company. I'm an entrepreneur myself. I'm having my first like real goals at being an entrepreneur. And I've learned, fitness, health and wellness, it goes hand in hand, because without a healthy body, you cannot have a healthy mind. You know what I'm saying? So definitely you want to make sure you're working out. That helps with your cortisol. That helps with discipline, so many things. So yeah, I just wanted to say that I did that, and I just felt great. I was just like, yo, like I'm finally, I kind of made it. You know what I mean? I understand what I need to be doing, how I could do it, and this, that, and the third. And it all just stems from like finding creative ways to show your authenticity. Might not be a big deal to you, but that's a big deal to me, because I feel like I've been trying to figure out the right steps for myself to take for so long now, and I'm having that moment where it's like, yo, I'm doing it. You know what I mean? We spend so much time trying to figure out and look ahead and get to that point, get to that point, get to that point. But it's like a lot of times you never, it's always stop and smell the roses. But to the person that never stops to smell the roses, you don't never realize when you're actually like in that rose garden. So right now, I'm in that rose garden. A lot of the content that I was making was always trying to sell Elm City Studios. And with a few different things that I've been doing lately and some of the feedback that I've been getting, okay, boom, I'm getting another, like such and such and such. And that's all just off of me showing my authenticity creatively and just spreading the word my damn self about how dope I am, how dope Elm City Studios is. Again, it's not a big deal. It's kind of like a, well, duh, nigga. But, man, for a person that's growing and they mastering their pace, mastering their circle, it's, oh my God, it's a really big accomplishment. So I just want to say that, man. But it's definitely like, it was so eye-opening for me, because I always kind of looked at things one-dimensionally, and that's because, tunnel vision. But to really sit here and just, all right, boom, and I'm thinking about all of the stuff that I've seen these other creators that I look at as authority pieces, to see that and then finally like just implement it in the, easiest way. Like, I swear, normally like I'll mess up my takes and stuff like that, but this go around like I'm genuinely just, I'm talking, it's flowing perfectly. I don't know how long the video is. I do not care how long the video is. I'll chop out the pauses, whatever. I find little clips if I feel like it's too long, over a minute, that I can't finesse the algorithm a little bit. You know what I mean? But just the fact of I created something that just felt so effortless, it's perfect. It's perfect. And you 100% see so many entrepreneurs on social media, whether they're telling you they're a sales guru, whether they are a creative entrepreneur, just anybody that is talking to you about strategy and getting everything together and all of that, it's always some type of fitness thing that they have going on in here, and those are the achievers, you know what I mean? So it goes hand in hand. I guess it's just high octane, balls to the wall type of stuff, I don't know, but that's all I got right now, man. Maybe I'll shoot some stuff of me shooting stuff, but I do got to take some pictures today, so I might film myself. I need some new clips for the photos, but I'm here, getting it going. It's Monday. I'm trying to have a great week. I'm trying to have a very structured week, and I'm going to make sure I get everything done. So this weekend, I don't have to worry about this computer at all. Actually, I even want to take my phone and just leave it in the room. I want to just be immersed in what life is and is supposed to be. You know what I mean? So this week is about structure. And I'm gonna make sure I get my life structured a bit better.